Now that you have your geocaches downloaded to your TwoNav GPS device, we're just going to show you a little tip to hide the full description and name that appears on the map screen. So you can see on here, if I zoom out, we've got lots of geocaches on here, but as well as the icon, we've also got the sort of full description and geocaching code. Now that can get in the way. It will depend on how many you've downloaded. Of course, you can just leave it there, but I'm going to show you a little tip on changing what you see, and then on our next video after this one, we'll show you how you load the geocaches to start navigating to them. So where they're actually stored, if I tap on the three white bars to go into the main menu on whichever device you're using in the TwoNav range, and then select waypoints. I've got the full list here. This was the one that we'd done as when we were premium members, and we'd created a list file that had many geocaches within it. If I tap on the little arrow icon on the folder there, we can hide the full list. You can see here the individual ones that are downloaded. So that's the Cragside one, and then there was this other one here. These were just the single ones that we downloaded as a free member. So they just go into their own individual folder. Little V tab hides them. Where we've got the eye symbol at the right hand side, that means they're all in view. If I was actually to tap on each of those eye symbols and then go to the map, you'll find none of them are there now. They've all hidden from view. But generally you would want to see them on the map screen. So if I go back to the waypoints folder, I'm going to use this full list one, so the Rothbury GC one that has many geocaches within the list file. And again, I can just hide it so we don't get the full list there. So again, if I go back to the map, they're all in view. So now what I'm going to do, if I go to the main menu again, select waypoints and actually tap on the folder name at the top, one of the options when we scroll down is waypoints value. And then if I scroll down to the bottom, you'll see the option where I can hide the name and hide the description. I could hide the icon as well, but the point of this is to have the icon and just hide the name and description. The only thing we have found, I'm not sure if it's a little bug, so this may change in the future, and I have reported it to TwoNav. When you turn the device on and off, it defaults back to the name and description being shown again. But if you're about to go out and do the geocaching for the day, and obviously you're going to leave the unit on and you've got all those ones loaded, it's just a case of manually going into this folder and changing the hide name and hide description. So now when I go to the map screen, you'll see I've just got the icons on the screen. So there's a little treasure chest icon there, and I've got the various icons, but I haven't got all of the descriptions. So if I zoom out, we can see all the different icons, but no descriptions. Just a reminder how I did that again. Three white bars, into waypoints. I've got the waypoint list at the top. I could do the same with these individual ones as well. You tap on the list, scroll down to waypoint default value, scroll down to where it's got view name and view description. So they were both turned on, and I've turned them off. But like I say, we have found if you turn the unit on and off, they do come back. So you just go back in and do it when you're doing that geocaching for that day. And if I just go into one of these single ones here, I can do exactly the same on the single one here. Just bring it to the top and then tap on the main line at the very top. And then you'll see you've got exactly the same options in waypoint default value, where we can scroll down and hide the name and the description, so we just see the icon. If you want to delete any that you don't need anymore, you can delete a whole folder of waypoints. You would just hold down on the one you want to delete the full name, let go, and I get the option here, file and delete file at the bottom. If you actually had it selected at the top, so I'll just bring that one there, it's at the top now. If I hold down on that name at the top and let go, again, I can do exactly the same, file, delete. I'm not going to delete these ones. It was just to show you how you can delete them out of the unit manually. Of course, when you connect it back to the computer, exactly the same way we showed you how to load them, you can just delete the file in the back end of the device from the data folder that way. So hope you found this little tip useful for changing what you see on the map screen when you're just about to go out and do your geocaching. On the next video, we're going to show you how you load one to navigate to, and then load a second one, a third one, etc., and log the finds on the device itself.